Telecom giant Verizon is locked in a heated court battle with the Federal Communications Commission over government regulation, and the fate of the internet could be at stake.
Does the government have the authority to regulate the internet in the first place? More specifically, can it force internet service providers like Verizon not to play favorites with the traffic moving over its network, the traffic we want to use all the time as consumers?
At the heart of the debate is net neutrality, the idea that all data on the internet should be treated equally. In 2010, the FCC passed the Open Internet Order to preserve the internet as an open platform for innovation, investment, job creation, economic growth, competition, and free expression. Among the order's provisions were restrictions preventing internet service providers, or ISPs, from blocking access to websites or from charging companies for faster content delivery. Verizon, along with other major ISPs, argues the FCC lacks the authority to regulate the internet, and the current restrictions in the Open Internet Order hinder innovation and cause confusion. Former chairman of the Federal Trade Commission, John Leibowitz, told the Washington Post, consumers would benefit when rules are consistent, and businesses would rather have one clear law than a patchwork of multiple laws that sometimes conflict. But net neutrality advocates say the FCC's restrictions are a necessary countermeasure to harmful business practices that could give ISPs unfair control over internet traffic. The FCC net neutrality guidelines prohibit Verizon and other broadband providers from selectively throttling or blocking web traffic. The only reason Verizon and other providers are arguing against FCC oversight and net neutrality guidelines is so they can control the content customers receive, and that should not be allowed. A panel of 3 judges listened to oral arguments presented by both sides of the case. Many analysts say the judges seem more receptive to Verizon's claim that the FCC lacks the authority to regulate broadband companies. Advocates for the FCC warn the loss of codified neutrality regulations could have devastating consequences for a free and open internet. Time writes, most people don't even think about it, so it's easy to take for granted. Without this open access, net neutrality advocates argue, startups like Google, Twitter, and Facebook could never have flourished. The verdict is expected to be handed down in a few months. For Newsy, I'm Christian Bryant.